Hello guys and welcome to a new music class with Miguel. Today we're going to see new exercises for our instruments. So if you're watching this video, it means you are in guitar. If you are not in guitar, then you should not be watching this video, so go back to your Schoology page and see what video you should be watching right now. So as I said, we're going to do some guitar exercises. Again, we're going to have two types of exercises. If you are more advanced, do the second one. If you're not that advanced, only do the first one. But if you want to do both, I will consider it very, very much. Okay? So let's begin. Before actually watching the first exercise, let me just give you one piece of advice. It's very, very important that you play and you practice with a metronome, which is a thing that's going to give you the beat. Okay? It's the same thing as if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So let me just show you how you're going to set an online metronome, okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Google and you're going to type online metronome. And as soon as you click enter on that, you're going to have this thing right here, okay? So what you're going to do is for the first exercise, you're going to set it at 80 BPM, okay? BPM means beats per minute. Here it says PPM. I have no idea what the P stands for, but in normal metronome slang, it's going to be BPM, like beats per minute. So you're going to set it at 80 here, okay, with the minus or the plus signs, because I think when you have it, it's going to be at 100. So you have to move it down to 80, okay, and then you simply press play, and then you will hear the online metronome. I have it set here in my phone, okay. So I simply click the play and I will hear the metronome. Okay, very good. So that's what you're going to do. Okay, now let's move to the first exercise. First exercise is going to be in a blues style. Okay, one thing that is very particular about blues is that they always use 7th chords. That is why you have here E7, A7, B7, and E7 again. Now, this is going to be written in 12/8, okay? You don't need to know that right now. Just need to know that, meaning that 12/8, you're going to have 12 8 notes per bar. That's why you have all these 8 notes right here in each bar. We're going to count it as groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So the beat is going to be this, okay? And you count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, if you see here, every first chord in these groups of 3, all of them are divided in groups of 3, but the first one of the group of 3 is going to be red. That means I have put it like that because that should be played louder or with more emphasis than the others. So the accent will always be on the first chord of every group of 3 8 notes, okay? So it's gonna sound, for example, let me just play the first bar with the E7, okay? Let me set the metronome. So it's gonna be ready, 2, 3, and. Okay? Each beat is going to have 3 downstrokes of that. Everything's going to be down. As you can see, the first one of the 3 is louder, stronger. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to play the entire exercise. It's going to be 2 times because, as you can see here, it has repetition bars both at the beginning and at the end. Okay, so the exercise will sound like this. Let me play again the metronome. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and. Very good. Now, what are the chords? The chords are going to be explained here in the tabs. Here you have for the E7 that you play the last string open, then you have the 5th string on the 2nd fret, then you have the 4th string open, then you have the 3rd string on the 1st, and then you have both 2nd and 1st string open, having this chord. That's going to be E7, okay? Then you have A7 right here. You're not going to play the last string. Try not to play it. If it sounds, it's okay. It's not going to be that bad, okay? But the important ones are going to be the 5th open, the 4th one, 2nd fret, the 3rd string open, the 2nd string, 2nd fret, and then the 1st string open, having this chord. That's going to be the A7 chord. Then we have the B7 chord, which is going to be a little bit more difficult because you're going to use all your 4 fingers. Okay, so you have them here. 5th string, 2nd fret, 4th string, 1st fret, 3rd string, 2nd fret, 2nd string open, and 1st string, 2nd fret. So it's going to sound like this. There you go. And you go back to E7. Okay? Be very careful that you have both E7 on the 1st and the last bar, so that when you begin the example, where you begin the exercise again after the first time, you have to do E7 again, okay? Let me just play it one more time so you can see it. Let me play the metronome. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and E7. A7, E7, E7. We repeat again. E7, A7, and E7. Now, I'm gonna give you the chance, okay, to do it in this BPM, which is gonna be 80. If for some reason it's too fast for you, I'm gonna allow you to go down to 70 BPM. 70, no more than that, okay? So be sure that when you record the video, you're playing the metronome again so I can hear it, okay? That is it for this exercise. Exercise 2, which is gonna be the more advanced, okay? It's gonna pick up where we left in the last funk style exercise, okay? So it's going to be like this, the same bass, but it's going to be a little bit harder when it comes to rhythm, okay? So as you can see here, we're going to have 3 chords, okay? You have the first A, which is going to be played like this. Then you have D, which is going to play like this. Then you have E. And then finally you go back to A. But you don't go back to this A, you do a different A, which is going to be here. Oh, sorry, here. Okay, let me lower my camera. There you go. So you have, again, 4 chords. You have this A, then you have this D, then you have this E, and then you have this A. Okay, 4 chords. Okay, and if you see the staff, you're going to have 4 16th notes, then you mute 2, then you play 2, then you mute 2 again, and then you do 2 8th notes, okay, and then this 2 muted. Now, it's going to be a little bit hard to read it if you don't hear how it's going to sound, but it's going to sound like this. 1, 2, 3, and. Okay, again, one more time. 3, and. Let me do it more slowly. 1, 2, 3, and. Okay? This is going to be played at 90 BPM. Okay, so I'm going to set the metronome at 90 BPM. Okay? It's going to be a little bit faster. And let me play, right? 1, 2, 3, and. play it one more time. 1, 2, 3, and. Okay, that's going to be exercise number 2, okay, at 90 BPM, okay? So you're going to record those two on video. If you want to record those two, well, if you only want to do the advanced one, if you're an advanced player, that's okay. If you want to play both, I will consider it. If you're more of a basic type of player and you only think you can do number 1, go ahead and do number 1 just like that. If you think you want to try and do both, okay, I will consider it. I will not grade you on your second one because I know exactly who I'm talking right now, and see, I know who are the more basic and advanced students. So I will not grade you on the second one, I will grade you on the first one, but I will consider you doing the second one, okay? So be careful about that. You have 1 week to practice. So your task is going to be exactly that. You will record a video of yourself playing the exercise or exercises. You have 1 week to practice so you can record the best video possible. Record it while using a metronome. Okay, I want to hear the metronome. You can set it off in your phone or you can set it off in your computer as well. Okay, any medium will be enough. Okay, as long as I can hear it. So when you finish recording the video, listen to it, and if it's not heard, then do it again. Do it in a louder volume. Okay. Exercise number 1 will be recorded at 80 BPM or at 70, no more than that, okay? And exercise 2 will be set at 90 BPM, okay? As always, I will consider beat, chord technique, right hand technique, and sound quality when grading the exercise, okay? So guys, there you go. That's going to be your instrument task for this week, and I will see you next class. Bye-bye.